up, Foxyflattails Nation? Derek, Foxyflattails Trapping. How we doing tonight? Today is Friday, October 1st. In today's video, we took the drone out. This is a recap of a field that I trapped last year. Actually, the very first video I made on locations. But this year here, we have something different, a drone. So tonight I took the drone out and I flew up, and I'm gonna show you exactly why I'm setting these locations. It's much easier to see when you're 100 feet in the air looking down on the low spots, at the points, drainages, roads, etc. So in this video, that's all I'm going to talk about in this field, why I'm doing what I'm doing here. I'm sorry, I did wreck the drone a couple times. I don't know if it's going to show up on the video or not, but I'm a newbie. I'm not a gamer, never was a video game guy, so I got to get used to the joysticks. But I figured some pretty cool footage to show you guys why I'm setting where I'm setting, and where I'm going to be setting, rather. I think we have 2-3 weeks left before our season starts, but I won't set until November 1st. Let our fur get a little primer. But regardless, enjoy the show, folks. Enjoy the drone footage. Next week, it's going to be the same thing, just in a different field. So enjoy, sit back, relax, hit the like button, hit the subscribe.
At this location here, you can see the red lines. The red lines are representing roads, drainage ditches, draws, etc. So keep an eye on your low spots leading to the one spot that is creating the main intersection. And at this location, our main intersection, in my opinion, is the arrow on that point. Everything on the left side of that field, which you can't see in the picture, will funnel to that point. Everything in these draws are heading down to that point. That point is the lowest spot. Now, what you could do is also on the right-hand side, set a trap on top where those draws meet on that road. I do not set there because the oil workers, the gas workers rather, they drive their trucks on that road, and I just don't want them to run over my trap. So stay tuned here, folks. Let's look at the next picture. After the next picture, we're going to send up the drone and show you what it looked like. Alrighty, here's the next location in this field. Now this one here is a little trickier just because I know how, when it rains, what areas flood. So the proper spot to set a trap in here, in my opinion, would be the arrow in the woods. But unfortunately, being that that's a low spot, that floods and our traps would never work. So what I did, the arrow that's cut off on the left-hand side of the screen, that is where I set. And you can't see it, but in the last picture that we had looked at, the road on top actually leads there, and then the road that's making essentially the top of the T from the draw, that cuts the whole way across. So I do have action there. It's not much, but it's better than setting in that draw and not having, any success with a flooded trap, frozen down trap, etc. So stay tuned, folks. We're going to send the drone up. After the drone footage, believe it or not, you're not going to believe what came within 3 feet of me when I was making the finishing portion of this video. I actually stopped it and started again. Just shocking, because I've never seen this critter running around this field ever. So stay tuned, enjoy the drone footage.
folks, thank you for watching that drone footage. There's actually a bunch of deer out there. I wish it wasn't so dark. I'd take that drone over top those deer and see how they reacted, but with it being so dark, and I won't be able to see it, so I don't want to lose it out in this soy field. So, but again, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you where you can see all those draws and points and roads leading to one spot. You're not going to believe it. I got a rooster sitting right here. There's a ringneck. Hopefully he's showing up. Well, never had that one happen. Here he goes, running off. All right, folks, thank you for watching that video. I hope it really helps you guys out on locations. I pick this field all the time just because all the drainages and everything leading to that one point, and it is money. That spot is money. I understand everyone doesn't have a drone. I mean, I didn't have a drone last year. I just used my knowledge that I had in the past to set that point. And if you watch my past videos, all the canines I caught except that coyote were on that point. And I only caught 3 canines last year, 3 or 4, something like that. But again, I only trapped for a month with 5 traps. So, but with that being said, one tool everyone can use is Google Maps. And I can't stress that enough. And honestly, when I first set this field, that's what I used. I got on Google Maps and I looked at the terrain before I even walked out here. That way I had a general idea, so I wasn't tromping through the entire field. And I already had general spots picked, but regardless, if you're new and you don't know essentially location-wise for canines what you're doing, get in here. Set that high point where all the drainages are leading to. Set where I was standing, manning the drones, set that point. That's another point with the drainage leading to it. You have 2 roads coming in, and then on top of that, there are some other spots further down. I didn't want to take the drone over there because somebody lives back there, and I just didn't want to freak them out or anything like that. So anyways, guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed the show here this week. Next week, again, the same thing at a different field I've never trapped. I drove by it a long time. I finally had the courage to knock on the door, and I got permission. So with that being said, next week's video is going to be the same thing. Location, 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 and you can't beat a prime location. One other thing I do want to mention, I bought an underwater drone. So I also bought an underwater drone, so that way we could kind of get footage on the water as a perspective of a beaver, a muskrat, potential mink, something like that. So once I figure out how to use that, then I could take it out into the river or a deeper stream, and we could kind of set up a video on a pocket set and how these animals are seeing that pocket set at their view, swimming, with their nose just above the water. So anyways, folks, hope you enjoyed it. Have a great week. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Take care. And any comments, questions, put them below.